Hello, this is for my high school capstone. We're doing an engine rebuild on a 4.6 liter V8 Land Rover Discovery 2 2004. Our last engine had a slip sleeve, and after this rebuild we're going to install it into the Land Rover. This is one of the first steps. This is a cylinder wall honer, and these things at the end here act like sandpaper to the walls. In order to make it nice, at least, we're gonna add some grease, and you don't really want to do too much like sanding on it, is because they're properly gapped already, and if you do too much you have to re-gap it and all that. All right, let's add some of this. Just like 2 pumps will do it. Spread it around a little.
Oh yeah,
should be good. The whole goal of this is to get some coarse in there, because you don't really want fine walls for the cylinders. Cool. Does that feel good, or should I do more?
No, that feels good.
Feels good. Okay, dope. Okay, well that's a cylinder wall honer. Gives it some coarse textures, and yeah, that's about it.
How many more to go?
You got 4 more, because you got the other side. It's a V8. So now we're going to clean the cylinders and the cylinder heads, all that stuff. Or the pistons, yeah. So we're gonna grab one here, and first we're gonna clean off this tip part. We don't even really have to be necessarily doing this. It's just to make it look nice. Okay, on to the next piston. Next piston. Okay. Now we're going to replace the bearings for these pistons, so we're going to take off these screws. Okay, so you just want to kind of grab it, kind of slide it out with your nails, and boom, there you go. There's the old bad bearing. You can tell, you can see all the coarse on it and how scuffed it is. You don't really want that. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to clean surface here, because you want a really good connection between this and the bearing. So that seems pretty good. So now we want a new bearing here, and there's little grooves here, so we're gonna get these. And there you go, there's your new bearing.
Yep. So each one has a key in it, right?
Yeah.
Little key to hold it in place.
Mm-hmm.
Push that down, and then we'll dry
Yeah.
fingerprints off. Okay, and then we will do the same thing with the cap.
The bottom one. There they are, the cap. So you can see all the scuffness on it as well. So it's just the same thing as the bottom one. Is the clean the surface real nice, because you want a good connection between the bearing and stuff. Grab a new bearing. Look for the key on your new bearing, and just insert it. Make sure it's nice and flat. There you go. And if you get obviously any fingerprints like I did, clean it off. Oh, and this is to measure how wide your piston is. Okay, so now we're going to grab our compression tool here for the rings. We're going to there you go. And just want to make sure there's no rings sticking out. It seems pretty alright. to install it, and you want to be really careful not to scratch the walls. Oh, and there's an arrow. See, I almost messed it up. There's an arrow on the piston head. You want it facing towards the front of the engine. There you go. So you want to grab just like a rubber mallet. Usually just the actual handle end will do you good. Get your hand underneath here around the crankshaft so you don't destroy it, and just give it some taps.
You're going to go push the piston up from underneath, or you can rotate the piston to mate up with.
Oh yeah, you mean like rotate the crank?
Yep.
How would I even do that?
You just grab that sucker and turn it real hard.
Yeah, my hands are too greasy.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll push it up from this side.
Okay.
So.
Oh, do we need a bolts?
Yep. Oh yeah. So
okay.
You're just gonna push it up slowly until it comes pretty close, because you're gonna put some assembly lube right there. Right, cut that bottle there. Yep. And just put some down in here. Yeah.
Is that good? Or it should be a lot?
Yeah, quite a bit. Go ahead. Put some, and then use your finger to put it on the bearing. Yep, good. Spread it across the bearing.
Alright, that should be good.
Nice. Now put some of it over on here. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to push this up from the bottom. Okay. Bearing looks like it's on good. No excess stick out. It's got keys on here, so how are you going to put this one on here?
Well, keys right there. So we're going to put it on like that.
Match the keys up.
Match it like the same side?
Yep.
Okay, so then it's like that.
The key on this side.
So I did have
Perfect.
it right. Okay, cool.
There you go. There you go.
Alright. Put this on.
And we're just going to do these.
You have torque specs, right?
Yep. We're just going to do these finger tight until we have all of them on.
Okay. Okay, so now that all the pistons are in and the bearings replaced, now we have to torque down the bolts that we've put in. 15 foot-pounds for stage 1. Stage 2 is another 80 degrees for it. This is the only torque wrench we have. We usually use a smaller one for smaller boats and bolts, and bigger ones like this for larger bolts like headers and head bolts. So let's get this going. It's already set for 15, right? Okay, cool. Do all of them. There we go. Okay. So now that we've tightened all the bolts and stuff, we're gonna put in the camshaft. This is what's gonna hold the camshaft basically on there. And as I'm going to like insert it in, we're going to just grease the hell out of it, really. So let's do that. We put these on first or after? So now that all the bolts are tightened down, they're torqued to spec, we're gonna insert the camshaft. These right here are, this is the bracket to really hold in the camshaft to really where it is, where it's gonna go. And as I put it in, I'm gonna use the grease to just make sure it goes in nice and easy, and that's pretty much it.
Real slow. Okay, so yeah, you got to use it from this end, and you got to kind of do it just with one hand. Yep. There you go. And if our engine wasn't at such an angle, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't. Oh, this one? Oh, okay. Okay, so not the greatest thing happened. As we were trying to, we were torquing these bolts. The tip of the bolt came off because we don't think it was the right bolts. So it's not great, but it's an easy like $20 fix where we drilled a hole into the broken bolt, not too far, and what we did, you can see it right there. What we did, and then we bought an extraction kit. And basically, what you do is you just stick it in there. You kind of push, not too hard, and it should come all the way out, just like that. And basically, you can see that we had the drill hole, and the tip of the bolt just came right off, so it wasn't the right bolts. Okay, so now we've decided we're just gonna build the front here, and we've already done one half. So we're just going to get all this black stuff off, so we can, you know,
the old RTV.
Yeah, the old RTV. Okay, so next thing we put on the timing belt, and we didn't record it. Man, it was just really tedious. There was a key for this that's on the camshaft and this actual gear, and it was on wrong before, so it made a lip, and it kind of took us a while to get that lip off, and we just didn't record it at all. But we got the timing belt on now, so we're chilling.
And if you rotate this, it'll take pressure off the gun, so this won't keep leaking out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna now put on the oil pump. Okay. So now I've cocked the water pump. So now we're just gonna match it up with that, and Uncle Bob's your uncle. Oh my god.
You don't have an Uncle Bob.
Like Bob's your uncle. Like,
I know. And I said you don't have an Uncle Bob.
Okay. We're just gonna put on the oil pan, which I have it in reverse. Yeah, just grab the rockets.
Yep.
Slide them on in there.
Yep.
We're good to go.
Yep.
Alright, so now we've gotten the rockers in, we've oiled it up, and now we're just gonna get the ARP heads in. And that's pretty much it.
So, yep, nice and gently, okay?
Okay, we forgot to put, what are those called again?
The push rod.
We forgot to put the push rods in, because we're a little slow in the head, but it's okay, because we're just gonna lift the rockers here, and put them on. Hopefully it's a quick and easy job.
Yep, boom.
I'm hoping I get auto next year, because Mr. Roscoe, my automotive teacher, he's retiring apparently. Which I'm really kind of disappointed about, because I really like Mr. Roscoe. He's a pretty chill guy.
Now, we will be taking her outside. Probably both. Now, the only issue is oil.